pass to Bonner. They set the pick. To the inside. Outside for Barea. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. Well, we like to keep you up to date on the fresh talent in the league, so let's check in on the rookie block leaders. We've got Bonner, and it's Moody in at the 5 down low. And that one's good.
How about the screen that frees him up, though, for the jumper?
Gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Outside for Barea. Over to the left wing. Passes to Mendez. From about 16. No good off the back of the rim. The Lakers have gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. The dish to Carter. Fires from the corner. Again, Los Angeles.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Gone 8 of 16 from the field in the second quarter. A nice, efficient 50%. Stolen by Carter. Here's Perkinson. And it's off from three-point range.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
16 feet away. McGuire with the rebound. Lakers have gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. No good from Bell.
And you saw how quick the defense was. They were ready for him. They got the hand in the face there and made that much more difficult.
Yeah, and every team needs that kind of rugged interior defense because you want to try to distract your opponents when they get inside, and you also want to make them uncomfortable in their shot attempts.
Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
It's a close game here in Los Angeles. The feed to Barea. Here's Mendez, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when the team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
There's 1:54 left here in the second. Here's the screen. Oh, and he dunks it down.
And guys, that's one of the more basic plays in anybody's playbook, but not to mention also truly one of the best.
And Greg, the pick frees him up, and Clark, the dunk, caps it off.
Well, you know, for me, guys, it's all about positioning and anticipation on those screen plays, and they got it right there.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia. Here's Moody. A three-pointer is right on target.
You know, what an advantage he brings to this. Offense, guys. I mean, being able to drain the three ball, that really can spread a defense and extend the defense as well.
To the inside, Timmerman, and he banks in the layup. 8 points for him.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
58 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Feeds it to Carter. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
And briefly, let's take a look at the stats for Bonner. He's been dominant over the last month. First in scoring, first in rebounding. And with his incredible court vision, he's first in the league in assists per game.
And I tell you what, his scoring abilities are almost otherworldly. I mean, no one's been able to slow him down or even come close.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Marion's checked in.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case, Greg. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
They set the screen inside. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. And the Lakers with another miss.
Well, if this game comes down to the rebounding battle, they'll be the ones coming out on top.
They've had a strong game on that front, Clark, no doubt about it. It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Here's Perkinson. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. He's got 17. Clark, 8 lead changes now, and we're still just in the first half.
You know, both teams showing a lot of resilience, I think. Coming back and coming back, back and forth, back and forth.
Reminds me of a song.
Yeah, Kevin, that's Cameo, to be exact. And I'm not sure I've seen a game with more lead changes this early.
And we're through the first half of basketball here, and what's been a good one. Lakers on top.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, folks. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. We're going to break down the first half action for you. A competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. Their largest deficit of the period was just 4 points. They were right there within shouting distance the entire time. They were outscored by just a bit in the second quarter as they go into the break now holding just a 1-point advantage. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
They were clearly a better shooting team. Their play calling and execution were on point. It wasn't a dominant performance, but you did get an idea of how efficient they could be. They'll need to continue that kind of shooting if they want to pull away in the second half.
Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
One thing I really like is their pace, nice and quick. A lot of their buckets came in transition. When they saw opportunity, they took it. It's so important for a team to be able to dictate the pace of the game, and we saw them do exactly that. They should stick with that because it's working. Keep up that transition game.
And that's going to do it for now as the second half is almost ready to get started. Back to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K Sports crew. We're going to sit right here and wait for the end of the game.
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. So it's the visitors now. They trail by 1. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
Yeah, they were in a funk from the field in that game. Credit the defense, though, because even when they got open looks, no rhythm to knock them down.
Hey, guys, every team has a night like that on occasion. It happens. Hey, we call them gong games. You just want to hit the gong, forget about them, and move on.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Hooked away. And here's the break. He lobs it up.
That's how you make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered. The floor is open. Take care of business.
Always an advantage when you can get out in the open floor. You get much better rhythm offensively. And this lead, I think, is headed up.
There's a screen. The pass to McGuire. Shot clock at 5. Off target with his 3.
Yeah, credit the D there. Got his hands up and made sure he wasn't comfortable on the release.
Sure did. Stayed real snug on it and didn't allow him the space he needed to get a good shot off. Nothing but money for him to start the half. They've made all 3 of their shot attempts.
Here's Perkinson. Here's Kolomak. Cans it from downtown. 9 points in the game so far.
What are they thinking leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him.
Can't cash in from close range.
That's what we call good defense in the paint, worth its weight in gold.
It absolutely is, and maybe even more than that. I mean, you saw it right there. Without his presence, that's an easy basket.
Goes back up, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. Lakers trail by 3. Poked loose. And here's the break. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And Wallace slams it in.
And a nice 1-2 punch there, guys. Great defensive play and great basket in transition.
Aggressive play, attacking basketball, on the attack, full throttle. I love it.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Townsend. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. The Lakers have made 4 free throws from the line and missed 2.
2 shots.
And the first one drops. So he gets them both. gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. There's the pick. Bonner passes to Mendez. He feeds it to Bonner. Pass to Mendez. On the wing, Wallace. Just 4 to shoot. Down low. And he goes in for the dunk.
And, folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I'll tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard the Lakers coach as he addressed his team. He told them they should be dedicating themselves to hitting the offensive glass with everything they've got from now on, even if that means it takes them away from defensive transition. He also went on to say that he wants to see good movement on the perimeter and plays being run to get their outside shooters open. Those could prove to be crucial changes to their strategy with this game getting ready to enter the stretch drive, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. Over to the left wing. There's the screen. Goes up at the stripe, and it's blocked. But he recovers it, and he recovers it. Count the buckets. Wallace has got 4 points in the quarter.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Here's Kolomak. A three-pointer off the mark.
And he made sure not to just draw the foul. That was good defense out on the perimeter.
Very good. He's a thinking man's defender. Knows how to bother even the best shooters without being overly aggressive.
Dishes it to McGuire. Takes the three. Cannot hit.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Here's a peek now at the 2K leaderboard. This year, these teams have made the most of their offensive rebounds. In third, the Lakers.
And just having a terrific year on the offensive glass, it's because everybody buys in. Not just the big men, but even the guards are getting in on the act.
Here's Kolomak, and they come right back with their own three-pointer. He's got 12.
Back at you. I mean, they immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading spray guns from long range, trading blows from behind the arc.
Passes it to Mendez. They set the pick. Kicks to Bonner. And the pass to Mendez. Poked away. Here's Serb. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. McGuire's got his third rebound tonight. Pass to Townsend. Floats one. Can't get it to go.
Just tentative in the paint. Lacking a little bit of confidence. Allowed the defender to recover and contest that shot.
And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
For the tie, no luck.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Got a piece of it, and that goes out of bounds. They'll keep possession. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. They are the favorite right now to lock up the #1 seed come playoff time, sitting in first place right now and not looking like they, are going to be slowing down at all. And, of course, there's the Magic, a half game back. Mendez, the pass to Bonner. 6 to shoot from the arc. Good. Bonner's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And that's another 3.
Gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. We've got Wallace, and it's Moody in at the 4-man position. Wallace against Marion. Wallace right side. Down low, Mendez, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
And again, the Lakers, no good.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
There's the steal. He dishes it to Bonner. Here's Moody. Drains the three-pointer.
Even double team. He had the vision to see the open man.
Lakers trail by 9 to the paint. Here's Timmerman. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
And you know what? One of the few bright spots in this game for them today. He's kept his edge even though they've been trailing.
Pass to Wallace. Shot clock at 6. Mendez, the pass to Wallace. From deep. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Bell dishes to Marion. To the inside. Here's Perkinson. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. And he gets the bucket. He's got 20.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Pass to Buckner. To the middle. And he uses the glass on the layup.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
Lakers trail by 7. Here's Timmerman. Oh, that's blocked. To the inside. It's tipped. It's stolen by Bell. Marion with it. Perkinson. Wallace covering. Here's Grimes, and the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Passes it to Mendez. And good, he nails it. 25 points in the game.
He's so tough to guard. He can fake you one way and then just spin right by you.
Here's Grimes.
That's his second personal foul. At the line for your Lakers.
And the first one at the line is good.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
And really just a great rhythm at the line, whether it's a big lead in the first quarter or with the game hanging in the balance.
Lakers trail by 5. 1:46 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Puts up the baby hook. The shot, no good. Gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Always with the ball, and it's Marion picking him up. Off target with the open look.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yeah, I'm about as shocked as you are, Clark.
Balanced scoring, Clark, for them. They're moving it well.
Yeah, you love to see teams share the sugar. Everybody getting a touch, everybody enjoying an opportunity to score. That makes it a lot of fun for everybody on the court.
You know, it sounds better when you say it than watching it. Okay? I like better when you say it. Sharing the sugar.
You might want to cut down on that sugar intake, though, Clark. But anyway, everybody's been involved in this offense here early on, and it has a way of helping you defensively.
Here's Mendez. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. 27 points for him.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
It's good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
He's really stepped it up this quarter. Looks like he's determined to get them out of this hole all by himself.
They set the pick. He kicks it to bottom. And the pass to Mendez. The dish now to bottom. 5 to shoot. Here's serve. Shot no good. And the Lakers take it the other way.
Still a chance here, but they need to score.
I really agree, but it has to happen on every possession. They need points every trip.
As clutch a shot as I have ever seen.
In a word, gutsy.
Here is Bonner. The 10-footer. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
Timeout called the Lakers. They're in front by 1. Just 4 seconds left in the fourth. And now we've got the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
That last free throw was critical. Their only choice now is to go for the 3 to tie.
Guys, what's your take?
Well, the odds are stacked against them here. You don't have enough time to catch and shoot, so you really have to try to get an alley-oop converted or hope you draw the foul.
So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as Clark, they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal.
Yep, and it might not be the way a coach would have drawn it.